Thoughts scatter over days gone by, sun shadows filtering through the trees, a gentle breeze through the air as I gaze out at the apricot clouds, as if drifting through loosely wrapped garments in the midst of kirtan. I stare out towards the sunset and across the skies and remember Melbourne. The temple had fallen silent as I walked through the halls. With the exception of a few devotees, all had crashed in their beds. After finishing up my service on the altar, I turned to the washing of Srila Prabhupada's clothes. Along with those of Satsvarup Maharaj, whose I had already folded, I considered it a daily blessing. Further in the distance, I could hear the tap, tap, tap of the typewriter as Satsvarup Maharaj rewound the tape again and again to be sure nothing was missed as he edited the recent translations, stopping only briefly as I dropped his clean clothes off. Returning to my task, I began ironing Srila Prabhupada's clothes, wet to dry, as he had instructed, a tradition which began in Melbourne a few years earlier after someone had stolen his shirt off the line. All of this went on with the sound of Srila Prabhupada, still awake, translating into the dictaphone across the hall, filling my ears. As was frequent, it was a cold night in Melbourne. The warm steam from the iron gave some relief as I carried on, contemplating all that needed to be done by morning. But the ecstatic bliss of knowing Srila Prabhupada was amongst us elevated any tiredness we had to enthusiasm. Now, when I think how casually I gave away food remnant garlands from his room and the occasional twig toothbrush, I reflect how little we understood the short time we would have with such an exalted associate of the Lord, walking amongst us, showering us with his love, his mercy and his smiles, let alone the volumes of knowledge that flowed from his lips. Only now, while listening to the daily readings of Srila Prabhupada's books, the virtuosity of words that were emanating from your mouth in those quiet, cold nights is revealed and beyond comprehension. The knowledge that flowed from your lips, which you compassionately bestowed on this world, whilst we slept, can never be repaid. Our spiritual master is the ocean of mercy. In a period of eclectic international culture made ambiguous by the communications revolution, the chanting of the holy name continues in all its form. Book distribution, readings and lectures are spread far and wide over the internet. Prasadam distribution and food relief programs, along with all other devotional activities, are a result of the Lord's grace and your mercy alone. An important quote by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Srila Tattva Sutra: those who think that devotion to God and kindness to living entities are different to each other and act according in their life will not be able to follow devotional culture. Their intent is only a resemblance of devotion. All types of beneficence to others like kindness, friendliness, forgiveness, charity and respect are included in devotion to God. Giving shelter during adversity, teaching academic and spiritual education, giving charity of medicines, clothes, food and water are activities included in devotional culture. You, Srila Prabhupada, personified this, and the gifts that you gave to this world are now manifesting in every corner of the planet like a multifaceted jewel whose rays reach far and wide. And now on the shores of the swiftly flowing Ganga, an iconic building of transcendental beauty pierces through the tranquil morning's chants and song. Its golden spire gleaming as it reflects the rising sun, fulfilling a prophecy and your desire with this project in mind. I now pray fervently to Krishna, the Supreme Designer, that he will inspire me in my tasks and that my service for Mayapur may please you in some small way and make up for all the creases left in your devotee.